Roger that, sir. That time of year.
I'm sure that time of year.
It is that time of year. This time of year. And this time. And this time. The wildlife in Alaska is beautiful, but it can also be dangerous. I'm new to JBER, and I had a ton of questions, so I thought, why not go straight to the source of information, ask my questions, and capture the answers on video so that everyone can learn this at the same time. So I rode around with Mark Sledge, a conservation law enforcement officer at JBER, to get some answers to some basic wildlife safety questions. Filmed on location with the men and women of the Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson Conservation Law Enforcement.
Right now, our biggest issue is dumpsters. Unsecured dumpsters, i.e. not bear resistant. They're the plastic lids, things like the sliding doors. And our little bears are just having a field day. We had one in front of the 673rd headquarters yesterday. Kept them up in a tree for 2 hours. Waiting on everybody to go home and everything because we had nowhere to push them.
So this is actually a different incident from a few weeks ago with a bear outside of base lodging, but you can still see why it's a dangerous situation. So we know that properly storing and disposing of your trash is key to keeping these critters away from residential areas and work centers, but what about once you enter the bear's neck of the woods to do some camping?
One, understand that bears are here. Don't feed, don't leave food out or your garbage out that would attract the bear to come visit you, because they could damage equipment or they'll scare you, that kind of stuff. So if you want to avoid the bear, you want to keep a clean camp. And the other side to that is if you store it inside, you want to make sure the door's locked, or if you keep it in your vehicle, you want to make sure the door's locked so that the bear can't open the door.
If you decide to leave the campsite behind to go hiking, follow these helpful tips. Go with a group or at least one wingman. Make noise so nearby animals can hear you coming and keep their distance. Carry something to protect yourself, but make sure you know how to use it before going out. Officer Sledge also had advice for all the joggers out there.
I would stay in the busier areas. I would not wear earbuds listening to your music, because if you are going out in the woods, obviously you're going to sign into iSportsman and be legally in the area recreating. Carry bear spray. Take the earbuds out, listen to nature, because nature will tell you.
But even if you follow all of this advice, you might still see wildlife around populated areas.
If it's a bear at a picnic or a campground or inside the industrial area or the housing area, we want to know about it. And you need to call security forces at 552-3421 and report it, because we're not always in our office, so security forces is the best way to get a hold of us to get into the neighborhoods and make it safe.
So there you have it. The best advice from quite possibly the most qualified subject matter expert. No matter what ways you choose to enjoy Alaska, follow the guidance in this video to stay safe and help avoid this. And this.
Did you get a picture? I got a picture. Oh!
They were born this year. That's when it's cool, when a bear's doing natural things.